Hello, everybody. Doing a little bit of Svenzone Solo. We've got some hunting to do today. Let me take a look and see what's going on here. So, we are doing a little bit of solo skirmish. The Cult of Molgoraz. Need to make sure my sound is still working and everything. So, the solo skirmish, if you haven't caught my earlier videos, you can check them out. Let me show you right here. There you go. Just follow the link. There we go. Making sure my sound's working okay. But you can check out the links here on my YouTube. Yep, looks like everything's working well. Awesome, awesome sauce. So you can check them out. This is number 9. So there's 8 other ones that tell you the story leading up to this. If this is something that you're interested in, feel free to check it out. It's there on DM's Guild. I am playing 2 characters. One is a ranger halfling slinger, and one is a hippo warrior paladin. The Hippo Warrior is from Whimsical Heroes by Robin Nix, also on DM's Guild. It's a great resource if your characters like that type of off the beaten path, well written, well balanced type of stuff there. Check them out. And then we have our sidekick, also a halfling named Ricklin, who's an expert. So it's like a thief, operative, spy, secret agent person. So when last we left our heroes, we were in the town square, and we were trying to get here it is, just pulling up the info here. So we were in the town square, and we had looking for my, I know what to do. We can do Sven. Here we are. So we just finished the Cloven Shield. Had finished a fight in the bar, and have paid enough of our quest points in order to get us to the next encounter. I'm going to change the scale UI real quick, back up to 90, so you guys can see it a little clearer. It's what I usually use. All right, so we are now in location 2, the town square, and we had just spent our 2 quest points to advance. So we had followed the lead of the Cloven Shield. We set out for the Tower of the Sorceress Shardaz, which is said to be near the town square, but as you walk, you sense many eyes watching you. So if you click this link, Fancy Guns does everything for you. Makes life a lot simpler for you. And you click the generate button, and you come down here. Sven, take 1. All right, so whoops, I just closed it by accident, but that's all right because we can Do what we just did right here. Town square. Took two attempts to get through to the location. 2. Try our threat trackers on 2. And come on. There we go. All right, so every time that you go through the different locations using this solo stream, because you're playing on your own, um, each of your sidekicks doesn't roll, but each of your heroes roll twice on the chart for each location. So character 1, roll 1, which is going to be Torador. He finds navigator tools. You find something useful. For once on the useful items chart, so that was the navigator tool that we found. So that's awesome. So as we're traveling through the crowded streets, I head down a side road, an alleyway that we think will take us to where we want to go. It does not. End up going down this little passageway here, the alley, and as we turn the corner, there's a bag that has navigator's tools in it. So Torador is going to pick that up. Sort of quickly stuffs it in his backpack before the paladin sees him. Now, the paladin isn't as goody two shoes as some paladins are, but moving on, he doesn't want to deal with it. So it says, roll. We second one we get Sahala, who is a halfling evoker as a sidekick. So she's a first level spellcaster with magic missile, firebolt. I actually prefer the one we have. So as we're here, this halfling comes up to us. Hey man, I hear that you're looking for information and looking to try to find the sorcerer's Shardas, huh? And Fione turns. Yes, we are. What is it, little one? Do you have information for us? Well, I was thinking maybe we could use a little magic. She whoosh, makes little sparks come out of her hands with some prestidigitation. Well, we appreciate the help, and maybe later. But right now we have the 3 of us. If there's more than that, I fear that she will know we're coming. Well, if you ever change your mind, I'll be at the inn, and so you can the Cloven Shield. You can always just come and find me there. Okay. So the little halfling takes off and runs away. So now the second roll for Torador. You learn strange creatures have been seen lurking about a nearby tower. Could this be where Shardas? Gain a quest point. Dun, dun, dun. Nice. So we gain a quest point. Yes, that's very good because we need an encounter. So that's nice. I mean, quest points to get out of here. All right, so character 2 also has the same thing. So what happens when you both roll the same one? It says if a character rolls a result they have already had at this location, they may choose to re-roll, but they must use the new result. So in this particular case, character 2, Fione, has not had the same result. So I couldn't even reroll if I wanted. But regardless, I want the quest point, so we're going to keep it anyway. All right, so now what we're going to do is each of those times it says -5 to the next roll. So we're going to take a look at the tables. We go to our tables. We are in location 2, town square, encounter. So the bandit captain is a 5 to 8. So 2 spies is probably what we would have had with the minuses on these rolls. I don't think they are triggered. So we're going to go with the 2 spies. So we click this. And the first thing we do when I have an encounter is I go to my assets. I'll type spy, but I don't know that I have a spy. I do have a spy right here. Here we go. I also have this one too, and this one. So we're going to go ahead and go with this one. Unlock it first. There we go. All right, so we've got 2 spies, and they're going to be in it says find the location for the battle map for the current location and spawn it. So we will also get a quest point, and we get the same amount of gold, so we get 70 gold when we kill these spies. So we're going to go to town square. All right, so we have, let's see, is the grid set up correctly? 195 feet. So that means it is 20 by 20. So we're going to do a /DIE 1D. I'm just going to say 40. We're going to do 1D20 twice. So it's going to be 2D20. So there are our 220s. So 17 over and 3 down. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this is where they are. You do the placement. So let's check out our grid. Okay. And then we hit play again, slap them in a spot, close this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we do 2D4. We have a 2 and a 4. All right, and then we're going to drag the encounter over to here so it's pinned. And then we will close it and it will disappear. Open it back up, click the down arrow to add them to the encounter. So now they are in the encounter track, the combat tracker. So now we do the same thing to see where we are on this map. So if you click on the chat window, you can press the up arrow, 2D20. So we are on 15, but 15 down. So scroll out. One, two, three, four, five, but one, two, three, four, five, and we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is where we are. We will drag ourselves here, boof. And then we'll also drag Rickland. Rick. We will do a ×3 roll. And we'll just go down the list. So Torador is in 3. Rickland is in, Bayonne is in 2. So we'll put Rickland right there. All right, so we zoom out a little bit. Let's clean up our play area a little bit. Make this bigger since we're all only going to be right here. We can go ahead and zoom this out. All right, boink, 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 and then zoom in. Now it says, if a creature's attack roll misses by 10 or more, the next 2 turns they move as if through difficult terrain because of mob justice. So the people in the town are going to get upset if we miss by more than 10. So we just roll for our NPCs, roll initiative, roll initiative, roll initiative, poof. So now we have initiative. Vione goes first. So Vione has a special attack. If he charges 20 feet first, he can knock people down, punch him in the face because he's a hippo man. But right now, there's Torador, but he's too far away to do that. So we're going to go ahead and zoom in just a little bit more. Basically nothing but open air and open sky. Okay, hold on a second, people. All right, so they wanted this to be the normal squares. Okay, so quick adjustment, folks. Sorry about this. Let's see, go to grid, 50 by 50, so it should be 100. And we click the aspect lock, boink. Now we remove. Everybody, right click, click on, go back to play, close this up, click on this, say delete token, delete all tokens, everybody goes away. Now we drag spy Vione, we'll just go down the list. So we were here, spy Torador, spy, and sidekick. All right, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet away. All right, so he's going to move over toward the fountain. Come on, why doesn't it like me? It doesn't like me doing that, huh? Mouse update, object reference. All right, well. Just gonna slide up to there and throw a javelin. So let's see, that's gonna put 10, 20, 30, 40. So he's gonna move, that was 15. So here to get exactly 30 feet away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. So now he's 30 feet away. So he's within range of his javelin. Remedies! Hey, Robin, how you doing? So, bunch of people here, but as these things are drawing out their bows and getting ready to attack us, Fion moves up first. So, I don't know if you caught the beginning there, but I advertised your whimsical races, Robin. I'm using my, where is Fion? There we go. I'm using a Hippo Warrior. Yep, Fion's my Hippo Paladin. And she's rolls a 1. Awesome. Rolling a 1 is my favorite. So, because he missed by 10 or more, the next 2 turns they move as if through difficult terrain. So we're just going to put a quick effect. And we're going to make it 2 turns. I need to do some updates on that whole project. Well, that's awesome. I'm looking forward to the updates. I've used 3 or 4 of the different character races found in there: raccoon person, skunk person, hippo person, um, and um, one of the deer. Yeah, it was an elk person. Um, so I like them. I think they're pretty well balanced overall, though. I think they work really well. So definitely something people should check out on DM's Guild. Check them out. All right, so now we have some. So that's Fion. So now here comes the spies. So they are little thievy guys, little sneaky attacks, cunning actions, um, multi-attack, swords, hand crossbows. All right, so in order to use up their stuff, they are just going to close and attack. So he's going to move up. And then he's going to hold his action to do his attack when his friend is next to him. Now Torador is my halfling slinger, using the All About That Sling, also on DM's Guild. He's a ranger with the slinger specialty. He's going to slide over to try to get a better shot. He uses a staff sling, so as he's moving, he's got this little staff, and the sling is attached to it, so it's sort of like a highlight stick, where as he propels the sling, he can use the momentum of the stick itself, give him better range, a little bit more damage. That's what the staff sling is all about. So stone goes flying across, slams into the other spy. And you're like, Sven, why would you attack the guy who's far away? Because he doesn't want to risk the person right next to Fion and Fion himself. So hit the guy by himself. Boom. Slams into him for max damage. He is not liking life as this sling bullet slams into his shoulder, stumbles back a bit, But he sees what his friend did, so he is going to follow up. Do the same, run up. And as he becomes adjacent, that triggers his friend's held attack. So he now swings his oof, a 19 on the dice. So his blade, as his friend moves up, Fion shifts his attention away, and it's just enough for the spy to slam his sword deep into his stomach. And he does. First of all, we're going to turn on that, and then we will do some damages. 4 is all the way across. Yahtzee! Wrong game. Well, that's right. And it's not 5 dice. I know. But still. 4, 4, 4. I'm not stuttering. That's what he rolled. Dang it. If my fingers would work. There we go. Alright, so slams into him. 14 points of damage. Final as he rips the sword out, as his friend now tries to do the same thing. Let's see if his friend has the same. Wrong one. First we have to see if he hits there, my friend. 11 on the dice is a miss, so we get to fix this. There, calm down there, spy. Okay, pay attention what you're doing. Attack first, then damage. That's a good rule of thumb anytime you play in D&D. You want to make sure you hit first and then roll your damage. Alright, so spies have gone. Our friends have gone. All that's left is Ricklin, our halfling sidekick. There he is. I suppose it could be a she. It's definitely a she. Ricklin, it's a weird name for a she. But anyway, there it is. Our halfling expert. Solo skirmish. Hey, Atomic, how you doing? How you doing? I have to pause for a moment because you guys need to check him out. Monday through Friday, first thing in the morning. It's a great way to start your day. Atomic Hero Squad, people. And so, two thieves come running up. First one slams, waits for his friend. As soon as his friend steps up and takes the attention away from the big hippo paladin, he slams his sword into his stomach. Paladin steps back and brings up his shield as the other one tries to stab into him, and he blocks the second one. But now it is Riglin's turn, and he is going to, well, definitely a she. We just had this conversation. She's going to use her short bow. Just has a straight shot at this guy, so she's just going to stand there, take special aim, wait for the woman behind him to walk by, and then whoosh, the arrow goes flying out. 15 is a hit. So sadly, because it is a helper, does not have any kind of sneak attack or anything, but does max damage. 9 damage, bam. They're both feeling the pain. Actually, no, that was the same one that the other one hit. So he's definitely not liking life right now. So end of round 1, we have a damaged paladin, we have a damaged spy, and that is where everything stands right now. Top of round 2, it is now our paladin's turn. She has one spell left for the day. Don't have my lay on hands. Down 14 left out of 40. Um, hurting pretty bad, but I think she's just gonna suck it up and try to slam and attack this guy. So flail in hand with the shield in the other, just swinging these 3 round balls on the end of chains, getting them swinging in concert as she comes around and tries to finish off this one. And actually, she's going to take the one. This other one is a little bit more open, so she's going to go after the one right on top of her. See if she can't bring some pain to him. She misses. Fiona misses with a 9. 5 on the dice, not quite enough. If you guys are wondering, they are level 3, by the way. So our heroes are ranger and a paladin level 3, and a expert also level 3. All right, so here it is. This could be the end of Fiona. Let's see what this spy is able to do. 13 is going to miss as it tries to swing up with that short sword, and the shield comes around. This time he's not going to let himself get stabbed in the stomach like he did last time. Torador looking to get this one who's hurt. Can see if he can't finish him off as a sling goes flying toward him. A 1 on the dice means that he also is going to have difficult terrain for 2 turns. Sad, sad day. All right. So it says Awakened Spirit C notes. That was a boon that they got last time. So it says once per short rest, you can use your reaction to gain advantage on a saving throw that you are being forced to make. Okay. So that has nothing to do with his attacks. So sadly, he's just going to have to suck it up. So the townspeople, the people around are like, watch your shots, halfling. And they're pushing him and giving him a hard time, which means if he does move, he's going to have difficult terrain for 2 rounds. All right, here comes the second spy as the sling bullet goes flying past him. He tries to slam his short sword into Fiona. 8 is going to miss as well. So Fiona dodges out of the way of that one as he's got his flail and shield. All right, so now Ricklin. Here we go. Ricklin hit last time. Can he do so again? Let us see. That is a miss. So he's going to move up and try to be more helpful. So he's going to move up. He's only a halfling, so he's going to move up to here. He does have a cunning action, which means he gets, as a bonus action, he can move again. So that's what he's going to do. And he's actually going to slide around, not get in the way of Tordor's way. He's going to move around. Over to here. Top of round 3. So round 2 was a lot of whiffs. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Everybody missing. Nothing changed. It's as if round 2 never happened. So here we go. Round 2, once again, just renamed as round 3. Fiona here is going to swing. See if he can't take out Spy 2. 20 on the dice. That's what we're talking about. So as the little halfling comes running around, the spy sort of distracted for a second as he's trying to figure out what this little guy is going to be doing as he's bringing out a dagger. And as he turns, the flail comes slamming right into the side of his head. Let's see what kind of damage we can do this time. What happened? That was a critical. Alright, so we're just gonna do the damage. Alright, so we get another D8. 3 more damage to... Oh, I dragged it to the wrong person. My mistake, that's why. Alright, so let's try this again, shall we? There we go. 12 damage as these flail slams into him. He stumbles and sort of shakes his head as he's seeing stars, but he's thrust forward with a short sword trying to do that, get another critical on Fione. And this time 14 is going to be enough. So a sword sinks into Fione, but for minimum damage. So Fione is sort of able to block it with his shield just enough, as it just does a quick little slice. Torador sort of gets these people. Come on, can't you see what they're doing to my friend? Leave me alone. As he slings again. And that is a hit. Minimum damage, though, as he's still being harassed by the townspeople. It sort of hits him in the thigh, bounces off. He feels it a little bit as he goes to attack. I'm going to say there's got this little halfling running around behind him, getting ready to stick him with a short sword or a rapier or something. I'm going to say there's a 30% chance he's going to attack the sidekick, 70% chance if I own. So we're starting with Fion at the bottom, 44. So he still goes for Fion, trying to finish him off. And he crits. Ooh, things are not looking good for our paladin. Could this be the end of the line for our heroes? Well, he rolled a 2 and a 3, so only got 7 damage total with his +2 bonus. So Fion is still up. Alright, so now we have Ricklin. So now if Ricklin hits, he will be able to use, he can also use his helpful. So he is helpful, which means is adept at giving well-timed assistance, and he can take the help action as a bonus action. So that will be very nice. Help action means that whoever he gives it to is then able to roll twice and pick the best roll. It gives them advantage. So he's got his short sword in hand, and he attacks spy number 6, hitting him as he stabs into Fion. And then he also does 6 damage. He is barely holding on, so we will see. He might run away next time. Alright, so Fion is definitely hurt. He's no longer harassed by the people, but he's definitely hurt. He has a potion, he has a healing spell. I think what he's going to do is he's just going to he's going to call upon Torm to help him. He's going to try to heal himself. There's nowhere for him to really run. So he's just going to try to heal. Big money, big money, big money. 6. Alright, so we have a 6. So uses up the last of his spell points. Has grips. He's got a shield. Sort of whispers a quick prayer to Torm. Oh, Torm, you know what I'm doing is just assist me, and some of his wounds heal up. Alright, so the second spy. And by the way, I forgot to put the help action on. Here it is. Come on. Waiting for it to come up. Waiting for it to come up. So he could do it. He can do it to either one. He's going to help Fion. Tordor. Type in here. Type help because I have help. So there it is. Boop. There we go. All right. So again, a 70% chance of attacking Fion. With an 11, he is attacking Fion again. All right. So let's see. 10 on the total, 6 on the dice is not enough. So Ricklin is behind trying to use a short sword to hamper and harass these people. And Torador is going to take advantage of that as his bullet comes flying toward him one more time. And that is a hit. So 9 on the dice, 15 is a hit. And this should be enough to take him out. Boom. Hit points exceed by 6. Well done, Torador. That's the deadliest thing you put down in your adventuring career. Woo! Alright, so we're not out of the woods yet, but it's a good chance we're not going to have a total party kill at least. Alright, so now Ricklin goes again. So he's going to attack. This guy should have a dagger or something. But an 8 is enough. Awesome. So he slams his short sword into this with max damage this time. There we go. So first time this guy has been hit. As no, it's not. Second time. So he's also going to help Torador again. So we will hope that Fion is able to kill him this time, as is feeling invigorated by his friend's unconscious body. There we go. Fion slams, brings the flail around again as Ricklin stabs into him. The spy jerks, and Fion follows it up, takes the opportunity to slam him in the face. This time he's doing 2 on the dice, 6 points of damage, but that's alright. He's feeling hurt. Alright, so he's down to 4 hit points out of 31. So I'm going to say there is a 90% chance this guy is going to run. So less than 90 he runs. 36, so he's going to run. So he can take the dash action, and he has a bonus action. So I'm going to say the only one who can react in time will be Torador. So Torador will have one last shot as this guy takes off through the crowd. He's going to be at -2, but because of the help action, he's going to have advantage. So let's see if Torador can finish him off, bring these spies to justice. 20 on the dice. Things are looking good as this guy takes off. Well, bam! As the sling bolt slams into the back of his head as he stumbles and sways for a minute and then collapses to the ground. And we are out of combat. So we are going to go initiative, clear all initiatives. Let's see what kind of effect we have here. I think it is time to take our long rest. So we get another quest point. We get 70 gold. Where is our party sheet? Here it is. Inventory. Gold pieces. 70. Boom. There we go. All right, each get 35 gold pieces each. Very nice. So as the last guy stumbles and falls, Fion picks him up one by the back of the neck, carries him over to the town guard, drops him at the feet, explains what happens. And now it is the hero phase. So we can take characters may take 2 actions each. Okay. Is that really what it says? The characters may take 2 actions each. So this entire time, this is episode 10. Great job, team. Woohoo! Absolutely right, Atomic. This is the first time I actually caught that. It says the characters may take 2 actions each. I've only been giving them 2 actions, 1 each. So while it's minorly annoying, it's actually pretty good news because I managed to stumble my way through this far without this. What this basically means is that you can get more quest points. And I could have been getting more quest points all along. So the 2 times I failed, I may not have failed had I known this. Anywho, what we're going to do is take a free long rest. Not counted as an action, but taken during the hero phase. So we're definitely doing that, which means long rest. We get all of our hit points back. We get all of our spells back. We're able to breathe once more and feel good. All right, so we can buy and sell supplies within a settlement, which we are in a settlement. So Torador is gonna do that. He's gonna sell his stuff. So what do you mean, Sven? How do you do that? Well, it's actually pretty easy. Go to the party sheet. We have a disguise kit, which we don't need. Also in the inventory, he had just found the navigator's tools. So you just click it and drag it over to here. Boom. Looking through here, looking to see if there's anything else here we don't need. He's good. All right, Fion. Does he have anything in the inventory he wanted to sell? A garnet gemstone. And that looks like it. All right. A silver skull the size of a coin. Very cool, very cool. All right, so then what you do is you click this, sell items. Click. That gives us 99 more gold. Boom. Boom. And these are with 1 left because we each get 49 each. All right, so Fiona has 3 potions of healing. Torador, as we close this one, we check it out. I think Torador also has 2 or 3 potions of healing too. All right, so we're good. 5 potions of healing between the two of us is plenty. All right, so that was one thing that Torador did. The second thing Torador is going to do is he's going to gather information. So it says right here, hero phase. Oh, that's the stuff. Here it is. So this one, right, this link right here tells you exactly what you have to do. So he's going to gather information, which means he's going to be asking questions, looking around, doing his little sneak perception stuff. So that is a perception roll. It says a single character can make one of the following checks, DC 13, plus the current threat. So our current threat is at 2, so it's 15 perception. 17, yes. All right, and it says on a successful check, the party gains a quest point. All right, so that means we have 4 quest points. Woohoo! We've only had 4 one other time, and that was way back in the first act. So that is awesome. And so that is both of Torador's stuff. Now Fion says any character can make a search action, and that is perception or investigation. So Fion is going to do perception or investigation. I think they're both the same for him. 0 plus 1. So here we go. It's the same difficulty, but he gets a 19. We are rocking it today. Last time, if you guys watched episode 8, we were failing at life, flailing around, running into things, falling down holes, just rolling terrible. Today we are killing it. So if you succeed, you can roll on the search table. 11, nothing found. All right, so he has one other action that says any character can make one search action per hero phase. So I've already done it. And I think that's pretty much all I can do. I don't think I can. Once per round, a single character can make one of the following checks. All right, so a player may also spend one of their hero phase actions to help another player make this check. Okay. All right, so that's pretty much it. So we're done with this part. There's really nothing else. Let's see. If you are in a settlement, you can spend 50 gold to visit the clairvoyant or make a donation to give you a blessing. And one is simply to gain a quest point. Okay. Do I want to spend 50 gold for a quest point? I don't think I need to because I'm pretty much done. So all we need now, we go to our last threat phase, which means we can now, it says, what is your current threat? It says if you have, so we move up the current threat to 3. Let me see what it says. If you're in the town square and have the code word pursued, which we do, lose a quest point. If you have the code word evaded, gain a quest point. If you're not yet in the town square, blah, blah, blah. All right, so we lose a quest point. So luckily, it is very good we did that. Otherwise, we would not have been able to advance. But because we have the 3, we are able to move on. So we can close this bad boy. Goodbye. We are now in the abandoned wizard's tower. Location 3. We found Shardaz's tower. So after the spies are taken to the guard, we follow the directions that the little halfling wizard told us, and we're able to find the tower, all of the, all right, yeah, it looks like I want to make sure that thing I had on him where he difficult terrain was gone, and it is. All right, so that is where we are going to leave it, folks. We are here. Number 11 will tell us all about the abandoned wizard's tower. We should be able to knock that out nice and easy, and we'll be leveling up to level 4. Level 4 is a big one. So join me next time. Thank you for Remedies and Atomic Hero Squad for hanging out with me. I appreciate you very much. Uh, I really do. And don't forget to like, subscribe, check out my stuff here on YouTube. If you want to see the other adventures, I also have live play for D&D and live play for Starfinder. If you want to see something besides me just playing by myself, phrasing, I made sure I said it correctly. Also, I also do some, if you want to know how to set these up for your players, I have tips on setting up using Fantasy Grounds Unity as a DM for both Starfinder and Dungeons and Dragons. And I even do some Magic the Gathering as well on Thursdays. So check out the schedule here on the Twitch channel and my playlists on YouTube. But whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day.